Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Aswand Cruickshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking in for a daily Move Swiftly thought, giving you a perspective on teamwork that you will not get anywhere else. Excuse me. You got to know when it's your time to slow it down. You got to know when it's your time to listen. Just a couple of weeks ago, I was telling you a story. It was like right after I did the half marathon, and I was telling you how I was talking to a marathoner. Her name is Lindsay, and she was telling me how, the 10 miles I was doing a day, I was doing 10 miles a day to get ready for a half marathon. And she was telling me, hey, that's way too much. That's almost like you're training for a full, right? You're putting too much on your body, putting too much on your legs. And I've tweaked it since that time. I've tweaked it to going. I've gone past couple months. Since that time, since I was told that, I've been doing 12 miles 4 times a week, and then doing a 10 miler on Saturday, and then shakeout run Sunday, and then the track workouts, the speed workouts on Wednesday. So I just kind of not yesterday, but 2 days ago, as of this recording, I'm recording this on a Friday, right? And 2 days ago, when I was at the track workout on Wednesday, one of the other trackies, trash talking trackies, had asked me, how's the training going? And I ran her through my schedule. And again, I got the same response to where I'm doing way too much. It's too much on my body, too much on my legs, the whole nine. I got an entire, resources. And they were just telling me, look, I get you want to love your commitment, but at the end of the day, you got to know when it's time to slow down. And that's really what I want. That's the energy. That's really what I want you thinking about right now. Because what I said back when I first brought this up is, listen, in life, you'll meet people that can help you, all right? They meet people that can help you, but they can't speed you up. One of the things I learned in college as a college football player is Coach Trigg, my linebackers coach in college, used to always tell us, look, I can slow you down, but I can't speed you up. So if you make a mistake, make sure you're making it full speed. Make sure you're giving the best, or putting forth your best effort. And then the people who've been around the business and are a little more knowledgeable than you in a particular area can slow you down and say, do it like this, do it like that, but they can't speed you up. All right. So as far as today's Move Swiftly thought, the lady that actually organizes those track workouts, she was the main one. She's a beast. All right. She's a beast. She does ultra marathons, like 50 milers, all that stuff, man. She does a lot of great stuff, and she's the one that organizes the workout. So I asked her, as she was leaving, I was like, hey, so what got you into fitness? What got you into, making sure your body's on point, making sure your health is right and all that stuff? What inspired you to get into the business or whatever? And first person that she thinks of, and this is where I want to take you guys right now. This is exactly where I want to take you. First person that she thinks of when I ask that question is her father. Her father, she gave me a story about how her father, every time she introduces her father to people, father's, bringing up all his accolades, bringing up all his awards, making sure people know what it is, throwing his stats out there. And, the main thing that needs to be taken away from this Move Swiftly thought is, like the Bible says, when you train up a child, when he or she grows old, they will not depart from your ways. Good morning, bro. They will not depart from your ways. And if that is a living proof example, because we resonated, myself and Mary resonate from that perspective. It was my mother is the first one that I actually saw do a 3-day breast cancer walk. She did a 3-day breast cancer walk, 60 miles. She did 60 miles, 20 miles. They broke up the 60 miles within 3 days for a breast cancer walk. And, she unfortunately, she lost her mother and my grandmother to breast cancer. That was my first experience when it came to, competing and creating and being a part of all of these fitness events that are benefiting a great deal of people. All right. And I'll close you out with this because as I was leaving the track workout at Jupiter High School this past Wednesday, I was talking to my man Ryan. Ryan's one of the members of the trackies. And he was telling me as I was walking to my car, he was telling me, look, because I got my full marathon coming up. He goes, look, physically right now, if you wanted to, if the marathon was tomorrow, physically, you could do 26.2 miles. If you want to, physically, you can do it. Right now, promise to God, you can do it. It's the mental aspect. Mentally, can you actually do it? The question is, mentally, can you do it? And that's what I want to leave you with. It's mental. Everything in life is mental. This is why I'm pushing so hard, and I'm making sure that Move Swiftly marathon, I'm setting the foundation, laying the groundwork to make it so this Move Swiftly Marathon is an actual event, making sure it's the actual flagship event to how anybody who wants to come into my world, got to get them to that Move Swiftly Marathon, because it's a mentality. It's a mentality. It's not the actual doing the marathon. No one's actually going to have to run a full marathon the way I have it laid out, but you got to have the marathon mindset when it comes to your business, when it comes to your organization, when it comes to your family life, your personal life, whatever it is. You got to have that mindset that things are going to last. You gotta approach life with that marathoner mindset, all right? Just taking it one day at a time, knowing you're not gonna always get it right, knowing it's not always gonna be the ideal situation. Like earlier, just this run, I tripped and fell, right? Tripped and fell, had to get myself back up, dust myself off, the whole nine. And that's what it's all about. Just like even with me, again, I had the feeling I was doing too many miles, but at the end of the day, I was doing it, and then I'm gonna let somebody else who's done it before tell me or slow me down. And that's how you build those lifelong relationships, that marathon mindset, all right? The main website to check out to dive deeper into all of this work, makeyourmove.com. That's makeyaamove.com. One-stop shop for all your teamwork and your self-development needs. Aswand Cruickshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking out. You guys continue to move swiftly. We will talk more soon.